Okay, so here we have Arnie, who I've known Arnie since a pup, eh? And he's 3 now, and he's awesome, great dude. Recently though, he's just turned 3, as I say, and he's had a wee go at a couple of wee dogs, wee fluffy white dogs in particular, or puppies. And Becca, his owner, is like awesome, and dog's e-collar trained, dog has got great recall, dog's really lovely nature, but he's also an EBT and is a powerhouse and has those instincts and genetics. So we're really just nipping this in the bud. And one of the things we're first doing is just tidying up his structured walk. Because what we find is a really high drive, excited dog, like this sort of thing. Nice. And normally, see in the past, normally you would have just like almost let that. You know, and he would have strained on the slip leash and be pulling, and so you just tidying that up and having him a bit more responsive to you.
I just avoided the situation.
Yes. And what you need to learn is you don't need to avoid it, you need to teach him how to cope with it. And you need to learn how to cope with it. With no pressure. Because he's an excited, drivey dog, you're not really going to change that, you're just not going to add tension to that. Nice. And one of the things that Becca was really struggling with, not the dog, but was always letting him walk slightly in front, like 3 feet in front, with tension on the leash. And he wouldn't pull off a feet or anything like that, but that bit of tension, now go by Junior and let him have a wee sniff if you want. Beautiful, nice. So that was all just curiosity, no tension.
Yeah.
The goal is to let him be like his real self, his normal self, meeting, beautiful, wee tiny put, nice. No tension. Really drivey dog. And it's so funny, I'm trying to get on this camera here. So there's a big lovely gorgeous bear shepherd here, and he trots. See if we can get the wee trotting, almost like he's in a show ring. Nice. So that would have been him straining, choking himself in the slip lead.
Yeah.
But because we're teaching him a bit better leash pressure, which is how he should respond on the leash, we're not getting any pressure now. Much happier for you, much less pressure.
Happier for the hand.
Oh, totally. But the key thing for me is that excitement and drive mixed with pulling on the lead. That's what makes him go for a dog. Or it certainly adds to it anyway. So taking that extra pressure away from you and your life, but also from him. Because you were worried even just when you first come back out going, oh, if you meet Stitch or Lilo, you're worried he's going to try and eat them. And now look at you, you're building your confidence back up. So take him near Stitch again. Lilo. Good. Beautiful, beautiful. Be with him. Nice. See that? Much nicer.
Yeah.
Take him near Lilo as well.
Where's Lilo?
Right there, bro. She's trying to suss out this shepherd. Nice. Oh, Arnie, you're so awesome.
I'm trying to get him wanting to trot so you can see it.
Yeah, I know. Get some trotting. And Arnie, by the way, I'm going to put a photo up soon as well of the way Arnie sleeps. It's so funny. He sleeps on his head. So funny. Nice. Yeah, there's how we getting some trots. So really the whole point of this is to take your dog from the driver's position into the passenger seat. Nice. Turn him now. Relax, good. Hold the leash just a wee bit, like a 1 or 2 o'clock position, or higher up a wee bit. That kind of gets them a wee bit trotting.
There?
Yeah, but you're trying to do exactly that, but without pressure.
Okay.
It's just because it's falling down a wee bit, but when it's up, it's almost like they're in the show ring. That's sometimes when you get the trotting.
Oh.
He's such a great dude. But that with tension before, yeah, that run the risk of him reacting. Hey, Junior, you're on camera. You can't be licking eye bogies, you mink. Yeah, you can't be licking eye bogies, you minger. Very nice, nice. Now what I would want you to start layering into that is, see when you turn him and he's in your heel, start adding the word there. So So he's in a heel when you say heel.
Okay.
Because then over time, nice. I'm relaxed, nice. So that is then when over time you're just going to be able to say the word and use no pressure. Very good. And we're totally using a prong to do this leash pressure. So much more gentle. Prongs gets a really bad name by the way it looks. It's just ignorance. Super, super gentle. Way more gentle than even a slip leash that I use all the time, and a flat collar or anything like that. Prong is definitely way to go. Nice. Look at that tail. He's like a blooming propeller, isn't he? That's awesome.